last week's number two, this week's number two on our Global Top 40 Retro Survey. It is Hard to Say I'm Sorry from Chicago. It was written, of course, by bassist Peter Cetera. Of course, I think when there were 70 shows, you know how Cetera was all hippie looking. You're not going to get this look here. Anyway, the song, as well as the album which it was featured, was a marked departure from Chicago's traditional soft rock, horn-driven sound, taking on more of a polished and modern feel. With minimal horns, the track instead featured a more layered synthesizer and heavier distorted guitar in the 1980s powered ballad styling. Second movement of the song Get Away prominently does feature the Chicago horns, as it was co-written by Robert Lamb. You see, from deviating from Chicago's practice of having mostly band members playing on their albums, Hard to Say I'm Sorry featuring several session musicians, David Foster on the piano, Michael Wando and Chris Pinnick on guitars, as well as two members of the American band Toto, David Pash and Steve Porcaro. It was a different departure from Chicago, but it did very well for him. I kind of prefer those horns that you'll get that in our 70s countdown. I promise, it's there. Here is the song Chicago, Hard to Say I'm Sorry, at number 2 on last week's number 2, this week's number 2 on our Global Top 40 Retro Survey.